just try from the beginning declaring some variables, any variables. Let's say double x, y, z. Let's, for example, try to get some inputs, or I will initialize x equal 10, y equal 20, and z equal 30. For example, let's make an if statement like if x greater than 5, system dot out dot print x. What this program should do right now. So I have three variables. I initialize, I put the values inside the variables, and I just make a very simple if statement. If x greater than 5, which should be true, right? Because x is equal 10. So now it should output the value of x. If we run that, the value of x is 10, right? Are you following? Let's start and put some else here. And inside this else, now I choose here, I will put something like I'm in else, for example. So when else should be executed? When this one should be executed? If this statement x greater than 5 is not true. So if I change this one, for example, to 4, now the flow of the program looks like this. Is x greater than 5? No, x now is 4. So this one will be ignored, and will go to this one and execute automatically here. I am inside or I am in else. So this is the first case that we talked about, which say at least one of them will be executed. I'm asking you guys now, is there any possibility that both flocks will not execute it both? Is anyone can tell me which is or where is the case that this one will not execute it and this one will not execute it? Yes. What? When x is equal to 5. When x is equal to 5. When x is equal to 5, both will not execute it? Hey, yeah. Is that correct? Why? Because it's very simple here. The flow of the programming or the program cannot understand anything. It's not intelligent, by the way. So it looks like, what is the value of x? It's equal 5, right? It's equal 5. So he will check here. Is x greater than 5? No, it's equal 5. So what happened? As long as this one is not true, it will go to else anywhere. So if I run that, it will execute whatever inside else. So if else, the very plain, the very simple one, is evaluating the condition at x. If it is true, will this one execute it? If not, at any way, this one is not true, the else will not execute it. So this simple one, you should have block executed. You don't have any condition or any status that both are not executed. Now, if I increase this one to if else or else if, the second structure, and I put here y greater than 5. So if I have else if, you can find here, this one is 15. For those two conditions, just pay attention here. For those two conditions, are they both true or not? So x is greater than 5, is this true? And y greater than 5, is this true? So both are true. Should I execute both? No. Because the compiler will not evaluate whatever in this if this one is true, as there's else here. Else mean I will go here only if this one is not true. So if I run this one here, I will have this one executed only. Okay, this is the next stage, the next structure, where I can have one of them executed and I can have none of them executed when both are not executed. If I put this one as, for example, 4 and this y as 3. So what happened now? If the compiler tries to check this one, is x greater than 5? No. So we'll go to else. But we'll find another f. We'll check here. Is y greater than 5? No. So the compiler will do what? Will do nothing. And will go where? Where the compiler will go? This is very important. If I put this one here, this is outside of the if else blocks. For example, I will say I am here. So this is a case that the compiler will skip and go to I'm here. This is if you have else if. So in this structure, which is if and else if, you may have one of them executed and you may have both not executed, but you cannot have both executed. Let's go to the third structure. If I remove this one and go to f, if both are not correct, like this case, no one will execute it and we will go to I'm here. If both are correct, let's say this is 14 and this is 13, which now both are correct. So what will happen now? Someone tell me and I give him 1 degree. Yes?
All will be executed.
I have 3. How many output I have? 1, 2, 3. 3. So because this one is true and will execute it, this one is true and will execute it, and this one is the flow of the program. Anyway, I will go to that. So if I run that, I will have the first one 14, I am in else will execute it, and I am here will execute it. Let this to be really clear. We put ln here, and ln here, and ln here. So I have here the 3 execute. You again?
Yeah.
I will give you a name. So, is that clear, guys? Let's go another step to the combination, the logical operators, the and or. So let's keep it simple here. I will comment this part. If you remember how to do the comment of many lines, we will do the asterisk, slash asterisk, and close it by asterisk slash, like this. So this block is not included. Now, if I say f x greater than 5 and y greater than 5, what does that mean? This expression, this whole expression will be true only if both sides are true. As long as you have and mean both sides at the left of the and the right of the and should be true together in order to have all is true. So now the case is x is greater than 5? Is x greater than 5? Yeah, so this one is true. Is y greater than 5? Yeah, so this one is true. So if I run now, this one will be executed. If I just make this one as 3 now, are you following? So I have the left part is true, but I have the right part which is not true. As long as I have and here, I must have both true. If I run that now, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Because this one is not true. But if I replace this one with an or statement means if only one of them is true, the whole will be true. So the case now, if this one is true and this one is not true, and as long as you have true, the whole expression will be true. So if you run that here, you will have this one execute. Is this clear? So there's a big difference between and or. And operator mean both sides must be true. But or means one of them at least should be true. And if I have some combination like and like this, z greater than 20. So, the whole expression, this whole expression, now is true or false? True or false? One tell me. True. Anyone say it's false? False? Are you guessing or? So let's go one by one. Back, because you find something like this. Back to our priorities. So if I have x, someone tell me x greater than 5, or what? Y greater than 5, and what? Z greater than 20. So, you remember the priorities we said if we have or and together, and is preceded. So this looks like this. This one evaluated first, then or was here. Right? So let's say is x greater than 5? In our case, x greater than 5. So this one is true, which is 1. Is y greater than 5? Yes or no? No, this one is 0. Is z greater than 20? Yes, this one is 1. And here, add 0 ended with 1. When 0 ended with 1, which means this one is false, this one is true, they together will be 0 or 1. 0. And 0 ORed with 1 will be 1. So as I have OR here, so this expression, the whole expression should be true. And if I run here, I have it executed. Is this clear?